Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to Facebook Pickups episode 3, I believe. I could be wrong, it's been a while since I shot one of these. But yeah, so I'm in a different location in my house. I'm in my girlfriend's part of the house, basically because it's getting really dark outside. And I've kind of got lights up there shining down on me, being the star of my channel. So anyway, here we go. I'm going to I'm going to show you all the stuff that I've been picking up off of Facebook. Basically, I've been going nuts with it. I wanted to shoot one of these videos a couple of weeks ago, but there's been things popping up on Facebook, like left, right and centre, that have just been catching my eye, and I've just figured, right, I'm just going to wait for all that to come through, pay all that off, and yeah, I'll just shoot this video and you can see what I've been buying. So this ranges from DS, Master System, PlayStation 1, NES, GameCube, SNES, and PS3, so, and Game Boy, of course. There's quite a lot of things to go through. I got a Game Boy package through today actually, but I'll show you that last. But first up, I'm just going to show you one of the first things that I bought weeks and weeks and weeks ago. We're talking literally like a month and a half, something like that. But anyway, so everybody's been going on about this game, and you probably already know what it is by me saying that. But this was like a little while ago, and I seen this pop up on Facebook. He was wanting £40 for it, and I thought at the time that was a little bit, I'm not too sure, because I mean the price had dropped on it significantly, but he threw something else into the bundle which actually sweetened the deal for me. So I'll show you what that is, and that game is Grand Theft Auto 5 for the PS3. Really nice to have this in my collection. I'm really pleased with it. It's complete in there. It's got the manual. It's even got the code, which hasn't been used for the atomic blimp, so really happy with that. And it's got the maps and all sorts of things. The game has been used, but the disc is absolutely minty fresh, so can't go wrong with that. And that's probably one of the best disc covers I've seen for a long time. Yeah. So anyway, that was in there, and the thing that he threw in to sweeten the deal, oh Jesus Christ, is this. The strategy guide. Now, I'm probably going to need this when I'm playing the game. I'm not sure how easy it is. I haven't even started the game yet. I'll be honest with you. I'm still playing through The Last of Us. It's kind of taken over my life, is that game. So, but yeah, this, the strategy guide and the game, for £40 posted, which I thought was a really good deal. I mean, this strategy guide has got a price mark of £15, £14.99 on there. The game goes for roughly about 25 to 30 quid now. So yeah, I thought, you know what, I'm going to have that, and I'll probably need this guide at some point anyway, so I probably would have bought it on its own. So to get it all in a package deal for £40 posted, I thought that's an absolute bargain. So I can join all you Grand Theft Auto fanatics, freaks should we say, in saying that this is going to be a really good game. So I'm really looking forward to that. Wasn't a big fan of Grand Theft Auto 4, I'll be honest with you, but I did like Vice City, San Andreas. Grand Theft Auto 3 is currently my favourite game on the Grand Theft Auto franchise. However, I haven't played this one yet, so it might change. But yeah, so I thought that was a really good deal, and I thought it was a good way to start this video, because it has been sitting around for quite a while and it's just been bugging me, so I needed to get on a video. Now it is, so yay. Moving on swiftly, we're going to show you the DS games now that I bought. Now I bought quite a few of them, ranging from all these bad boys. So first up is a game that I have been after for a long time, but I could never seem to find it for a good price, which was really bugging me. So I managed to find one eventually, and that is Resident Evil Deadly Silence on the DS. All complete, all good and all in there, so I'm really happy with that. And yeah, it's just one of those games that's been evading me. It's just like a reboot of the PS1, like Resident Evil Reborn kind of thing. But I wanted to see what it was like on the DS. Really pleased to have it in my collection finally, and she threw in another game with that. It was like a bundle deal, and that is Broken Sword Shadow of the Templars. Now, haven't played this one. It is the director's cut. I don't know if that makes it any special or whatnot, but it is complete with the manual and the games in there, so that was absolutely excellent. And that little lot came to, I believe it was £10 posted for those two. So I thought, excellent deal, considering Resident Evil Deadly Silence can go for roughly about £18–25 on eBay. It's just one of those games that just doesn't drop in price, basically because it's Resident Evil and it's Capcom. So yeah, so excellent stuff, so I'm happy with that. And yeah, so I went back on the seller that I bought that from. I went back on her page roughly like a couple of days after I bought them games. I didn't wait for them to arrive before I bought some more off of her, which was a bit stupid. But I decided, fuck it, I'm going to go and buy some more games anyway. So, because you're uploading more DS games for a good price, I thought I'm going to have them. First up is absolutely god-awful, apparently, because I haven't tried it yet, Thundercats. Now, ever since I've seen this mentioned in Tino777's channel, even though he says it's terrible, I've just been wanting to pick it up. It's just been one of those games for my collection that I've been really interested in picking up. And yeah, I'm really pleased to have it finally. So that is boxed and complete. So that's absolutely fantabulous. Yeah, it's a game I'm going to get round to giving a go soon. I haven't actually played any of these games yet. I've just been really, really busy with work. So I've got a massive backlog of games to get through. So this is one that I'm really looking forward to. Other games in that bundle. Monopoly. I absolutely love Monopoly, and I seem to have played it on most systems bar the DS. So as soon as I seen that this one was out there, because I didn't know about it beforehand, I had to get it. It was just one of those games that it just had to be done, and it just looks really, really good. So I couldn't say no to it. I got it on the PS3, the Wii, even the old NES. Got all those. I think I've got it on the Master System as well. So yeah, really looking forward to playing this and seeing what it's going to be like. Another game that I hadn't heard of before, but I did watch some gameplay videos on YouTube about it before I bought it, and it did actually look not too bad. It looked like one of those games that I was interested in trying out, and that is Captain Morgan and the Golden Turtle. It just looks a really good piratey kind of game, so I'm really looking forward to giving that a bash and seeing what that's going to be like. It does look fairly decent, I'll be honest with you. I mean, it does look really cheesy in the front, you know, really sort of pre-rendered characters there. It does look really cheesy, but I have to give it a go. I'm really looking forward to playing that one. And last but not least, and I was a little bit disappointed about this one. I seen it pop up and I was thinking, oh yay, this is going to be awesome. It's Mario vs Donkey Kong 2 March of the Minis. However, if you look in the back, it's all in foreign, which is really crap. So I'm really gutted about that. It's all in French and Dutch. Phoenix, if you're watching this video, you might like this one. So yeah, so it's all in those languages. It's not in English whatsoever. The game probably is, but you know, I haven't played that. There's no English in the instruction manual either. It is boxed and complete, and I am a bit of a freak about liking the English language kind of games. So this may be up for trade if anybody's interested. But if you guys have got the English version of this, you know, let me know and I'll probably buy that off you. But yeah, this one's probably going to be up for trade. So yeah, I bought those 4 games off the same seller that I bought the previous 2 for, and those came to a grand. Sorry about that, camera cut out. So yeah, as I was saying, £20 for that 4 posted, which is actually pretty decent, so I'm really pleased with that. You do get occasionally get some good deals on Game Trader, so that was a really good one. So I had to snap that one up. So all in all, spent roughly, I think it was about £30 odd or something like that. So yeah, really pleased with that. Really good deals. So bonus, Jonas. So we're getting there. And the last DS game that I bought was off a woman that I'd bought games from in previous videos. And she just had this uploaded and she was asking £6 posted for it. So I cheekily went in and said, I'll take it for £5 posted if you were interested in that. She said, yeah, no problem, go for it. And that is Kingdom Hearts 358/2 days, or Kingdom Hearts 358/2, or whatever the hell you want to call it. That is the game. And I paid £5 for that. So that's pretty decent. And that goes into my Kingdom Hearts collection. I've got the 2 on the PS2 and this one. I think I might have another one, I'm not too sure. But yeah, Kingdom Hearts, can't go wrong. Bit of Disney, bit of RPG, and lovely. So that's awesome. So anyway, so that completes the DS games that I picked up. So far we're not doing too bad. We spent roughly about £75 on those items alone, which is pretty good. Going on eBay, they would go for a heck of a lot more. So I'm really pleased with that. And yeah, so now we're going to move on to the PS1, because these just came the other day, and I got a pretty good deal on these. I bought these 2 for £7.50. First up is Croc Legend of the Gobbos, Black Label. Didn't have this game before, and I was really keen on picking it up. Case is a bit scratched and duffed up, but I don't care about that. Complete with manual, and obviously the disc, which has got a bit of a black marker on it, which sucks, but the disc itself has got a lot of scratches on it. So what? It'll work. It's in playable condition, and that's fine. So that's Croc Legend of the Gobbos, Black Label, which is fine because I've been trying to track that game down for a while. And if you've been following my sort of like PS1 kind of slant on my channel, this is one of the games that I said that I was wanting to pick up as well, and that is Mortal Kombat Trilogy, Black Label. As you can see, it's got a massive crack on the front, it's got a crack on the back as well. And yeah, it's just one of those cases I'm going to need to change over. But that's the manual in there, and the disc, which is pretty decent. Really not sure if that's a proper disc for it. In fact, I'm pretty sure the disc, it's not a platinum disc, but I'm pretty sure the big box version had a printed art disc on it, so I might actually look for that one instead. But right now, no, I'm really pleased with that. Fine to have the black label, even for the box and the manual, really. Awesome for the collection, so that's really good. So those two were £7.50 posted. I already have this one platinum, but I really wanted to get a black label. So yeah, £7.50 posted for Croc, Legend of the Gobbos and Mortal Kombat Trilogy boost. So that was awesome. And then moving on, we decided, this was the same day actually, I did actually buy a few things that day. We moved on and we got ourselves a NES game. Now, it's rare that you find, well, it's not that rare that you find NES games on Game Trader. They are there, but it's rare that you find them boxed. It's even rarer when you find them complete. Unfortunately, this one isn't, but I knew. So yeah, as I was saying, it's really hard to find NES games boxed and complete in Game Trader, which unfortunately this one isn't. But it's a really nice game to have, and it wasn't one that was going to pass up, especially at the price I paid for it. So it is boxed, but minus manual. So if somebody has a manual out there for it, I would really appreciate that. Because it's an acceptable enough condition for me just to whack right into the collection. And that game is Xevious. I think that's how you pronounce it. Game by Bandai. It looks pretty decent. Haven't tried it yet. Like I say, I haven't tried any of these games. I really am falling behind on playing games at the moment, which really sucks. But you know, it's all there. It's in not bad condition. It's crushed on the sides, a little bit crushed at the bottom. But yeah, I mean the game's in there, so can't go wrong with that. Pally as well, which is pretty decent. And it's got the sleeve that the game will go in. The label's in fine condition, bar just a little white mark at the top. I'm not even sure if you're going to be able to make that out. Just right there. But yeah, aside from that, it's absolutely fine. That's the inserts and all that. Had to put one of the little poly blocks in it, because I didn't have that. But yeah, so it's all there. Minus the manual, which sucks. If any of you guys have the manual, again, let me know. That'd be awesome. But yeah, so that's the Xevious box, and that cost me £7.50 posted. Really happy with that. So that's brilliant. So that's my first NES game purchase on Game Trader. So chuffed the bits with that. So I just need to get the manual and I've got a fully boxed game. Moving on, we picked up some Master System games as well. This was like a couple of weeks ago off one guy. I was actually waiting for him to help me out because one of the games was damaged, and he sent me another one for free, which was really nice of him because he didn't have to do that. But I've got 6 Master System games here, and I'm just going to go through them all with you. First up is Global Defense. Really nice game, obviously set in space, I presume. As you can see in the back, planetary sort of pictures, which is pretty decent. So that was in there, and that is boxed and complete. So that goes right into the Master System collection, which I say is growing at a phenomenal rate of knots at the minute. It really is insane. Next up is Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego. Got this on the NES. That's boxed and complete as well. So that's brilliant, in really good condition. Next game is a classic on the Mega Drive. I really enjoy it. I haven't played it on the Master System, so I'm really keen to see what it's going to be like. And that game is Alien Storm. Really enjoyed this back in the day on the Mega Drive. Me and my friend David would just sit and play this for hours and never get bored of the game. But never knew it was on the Master System until now. So here we are. Really nice condition, that one as well, so I'm really pleased. Now we're getting to the good ones. An advanced Dungeons and Dragons game. So, what was it? Aslan 1975. If you're watching my video, here you go. Aslan Heroes of the Lance for the Master System. Really cool. Wanting to get some of these on the NES, but they're really hard to find and they're really expensive. But it does look like a good side-scrolling platformer kind of game, which I'm kind of hoping that's what it is because I just mentioned it as that. But it does look really good. It's got a really thick-ass manual, but everything is absolutely mint on the inside. And yeah, really happy with that. No dinks in the box or nothing, so that's awesome. And last game, now this was the one that I had a problem with. It's Back to the Future Part 2, and it is boxed and complete. Really nice condition there. But the thing that he forgot to mention was that it's got a massive chunk taken out the bottom, and that's the sleeve and the plastic bit as well that goes around it. But aside from that, everything else is absolutely perfect, so I'm really a bit pissed off about that. So I messaged the guy who sold the games to me, and he says, oh, I was sorry, because he did describe them all as mint condition. just that one sort of slipped through the net for him. So he says, I will send you another game. So he sent me a list of games. I had them all bar one. And I thought, you know what, I've got this one, so I may as well get this one. Back to the Future Part 3. And yeah, so that's in excellent condition. And it is boxed and complete as well. So now I have Back to the Future Part 2 and 3 on the Master System. So I need to get Back to the Future Part 1 on the NES, and that'll do me. So really happy with those. And all 6 Master System games came to roughly about £20 postage. So yeah, they're all in there, all 6 games. I thought £20 posted in the 6 of these games is an absolute steal and a half. So really happy with those. So there you go, you can see them all there, so that's great. So yeah, awesome stuff, and I just seem to be picking up Master System when I find it. I'm now growing to such a collection. I think I've got half of all the games released for the system. Going by the app on my iPhone, it tells me I've got half of them, which is absolutely insane. So yeah, we're getting there. We're almost completed a Master System collection without even trying. I think that's a first. But anyway, so yeah, moving on, picked up some SNES stuff. Now, no SNES games, but I woke up one Sunday, I think it was like 2 weeks ago, and this guy had posted SNES boxes. And there was one that I was definitely keen on picking up because I got the game from Tino777 a while ago. He'll know what it is. If you guys watch my channel regularly and you've seen the video, you'll know what it is. But he had the game, and he also, well, I got the game and I really want the box for it. Now I got a box from Riddler on YouTube, and I haven't showed it yet, and I'll definitely get around to doing that in one of my future videos because it's absolutely brilliant. But I'll explain that in a future video. But I've got a box here, proper SNES box of Batman Returns, and it's absolutely fantastic. It's in great condition, bar the little bit of crayon here. I do not care about that. It's got the interior as well, which is flattened out, so I'll just need to puff that up. Somebody wrote Batman Returns on it. I don't know if you can see there, Batman Returns. And absolute bonus, it's got the manual as well. So that's absolutely fantastic. So I now have a complete in-box Batman Returns for the Super Nintendo. So that's absolutely fantastic. So I'm well pleased with that. And I also got a box for Lemmings 2 The Tribes. He wasn't willing to split them up, so I just decided to buy the lot. So Lemmings 2 The Tribes. I do have the game. I don't have the manual, unfortunately, and neither does this one, which just sucks a bit. That one didn't come with the interior, it was just the box. But the box is absolutely fine, so I'm really happy with that. And the next one is Lemmings. And the box is fine as well on that one, no problem. Just one of the tabs is slightly ripped, but it's a box for the SNES, and I'm really not bothered about condition of boxes so long as there is a box. I think it's really, really nice. And the interior tray with Lemmings written on the side here. And the manual, which has definitely seen better days. I'll be honest with you, there's barely any black on that. It's practically all white now. But yeah, it's all there. It's got tons of cheat codes in it as well, which is absolutely wicked. So I'm really pleased with that. So those SNES boxes came to a total of £12 posted, which is a bargain. So it works out at £4 each. I actually got a refund back because the seller actually mentioned that Lemmings 2 had the manual and the interior tray, so he actually gave me £4 back. So it actually worked out at £8 for the 3 boxes, which is really, really good. So I'm really happy with that. So that's excellent. So I pretty much have a fully boxed Batman Returns on the SNES for roughly about £2.25, £2.40, whatever, roughly. So that's awesome. And finally, now these 2 are for the Girlfriend's collection. I say finally, it's not, there's still something else, but we'll get to that in a moment. This is for the Girlfriend's collection. I picked these up off the same guy. It cost me £27 postage for the 2 games. They are GameCube games and they are quite pricey, but they are pricey on eBay anyway. So, but I mean, getting them on eBay, I'd roughly be paying pretty close to that for one of these games anyway. So I'll tell you what they are in a moment. Well, I'll tell you what they are now actually. First up is Mario Party 5. I have Mario Party 4 on the GameCube. Picked that up a long time ago. This is boxed and complete. So I'm really pleased with that. Like the seller's games, they are a bit scratched up, but they all work, so I can't complain. We did fire this one on for about 5 minutes and it works absolutely fine. So Mario Party 5, boxed and complete. Fantastic. That one was £10. So this one was £17 postage. Now, I did mention this to a fellow YouTuber, Grubgun, the other night, and I'm surprised because he actually posted this yesterday, and it arrived today. So that's really fast postage, so I'm happy with that. And it is Resident Evil Code Veronica X on the GameCube, boxed and complete. I really like the spine on that, I think that's brilliant. Like most of the Resident Evil games, it don't have much of a description on the back. Just tells you a little bit about the game, what you've got to go through. It's a 2-discer, so as you can see there, it is complete with the 2 discs. The discs are scratched to hell, but I fired on the first disc and it does work, so we're going to be playing through that one later on, so that's fantastic. This is a pricey ass game on eBay at the moment. I have it for the PS2 mint, but this is really pricey, and you're talking roughly about £20–25 for that anyway. So I've seen it go for more than that, so I'm really happy I finally have that in my collection. So the only GameCube game I need to get now, so, oh, by the way, that's a 2 for 27. The only GameCube Resident Evil game I need to get now is Resident Evil 2, which is the hardest one to find, so. But I'll track it down at a good price, and you'll hopefully see that in a future video soon. Fingers crossed. And the last thing is pretty cool, actually. Picked this up the other day. It was a couple of days ago. The seller listed this, and yeah, it looked really, really awesome, and I had to have it. It's a Super Mario Land Game Boy carry case. This bad boy. Now I know nothing about this. Apparently the seller said they purchased it in Holland back in the 90s, and it's for holding your Game Boy games, your Game Boy consoles. I'll just show you it. That's the box there, going around here. The back of the box, the side. Underneath you can see, you'll hear something rattling because there is something inside it. Like Holland and all that, all the like maker's marks and stuff. And a Nintendo sort of handle bit here. Now I personally think this is a lunchbox. I could be wrong, but I'm pretty sure yeah. Right, so yeah, as I was saying, this is really awesome, and I think it might be a lunchbox. I could be wrong, you know, but it does have ample space for holding stuff inside, so I'm really pleased with that. But yeah, so for the age of it, it does look to be really nice condition. It is a bit beat up, as you can see. It's sort of coming away down here, and sort of round generalness of it, it is a little bit beat up. But if anybody can give me any information on that, is that quite a rare item or what? Because I have no idea. I just saw it and I was like, yeah, I've got to have it. It's got to go in with the Mario collection, and I think it's really, really nice. It's got all the characters in the front there that you can see, you know, as a Princess Peach and the mushrooms, the Goombas and everything. So it's got absolutely everything on there, so I think it's brilliant. I think it's one of the best actual cover arts for a Mario game there's been. And to have it sort of like blown out this size, I think it's absolutely epic, so I'm really happy with that. And yeah, so you just clip it open as so, and as you can see, you might not be able to, but there is a couple of Game Boy games on the inside. Now, she was actually selling quite a lot of things. Oh, that's the inside of the box, by the way. As you can see, it is beat up a bit, but I think a bit of super glue could be all that's needed just to fix that and get it back to normal. But yeah, it's starting to split a little bit along here, and it's completely split on this side. But you know, I don't care. It's a really nice thing to have. So I'll just put that down out the way in case I damage it anymore. But yeah, so she had a couple of things to sell, like Game Boy games, Game Boy systems that weren't working, and all kinds of things. So I sifted through the whole picture of things that she had. She had that, the carry case, and she had 3 Game Boy games out of that lot I didn't have and I really wanted. So I managed to pick them up, and I'm going to show you them now. So first up is Mousetrap Hotel, which is in really nice condition, so I'm really pleased with that one. Next up is another game that I've been wanting for a while, and that is Balloon Kid. So that's brilliant. And the last one, now this is a really good one. I have 3 games in a series on the Game Boy, but I didn't have this one, and that is Mega Man Dr. Wily's Revenge. So that's brilliant. So I'm really pleased to have those in the collection. So that grows my Game Boy collection up to, I think it's about 245, or roughly pushing closer to 300 last time I checked, I'm not too sure. But yes, so that's all the Game Boy games there. And all that came to a total estimated postage value of, see if I can hold these properly for you, £17. So really not going to argue with that. I think that's a brilliant deal. And they got here really quickly, so yeah, I'm really happy with that. So anyway guys, that's it. That's everything I bought off of Facebook recently. I hope you enjoy the video. My favourite item is this. I have to say, I just love it. I think it's brilliant, and it's definitely going to be used for holding my Game Boys and all kinds of stuff. So that's going to be absolutely friggin' awesome. And for the price, I thought, can't go wrong with that. And especially if it's from Holland. Phoenix, if you are watching my channel still, you might be jealous of this one, so I apologise. But yeah, fantastic. So that's brilliant. So anyway, that's that. Hope you enjoyed the video. I know it's been a while since my last Facebook pickups, but it just has been, things have been sort of snowballing. I buy something, think I'm going to do a video when it gets here, then something else pops up and I go buy that, and then that's just sort of snowballed. So I've just decided, right, stop buying for now off of Facebook, and that's going to be my stuff, and that's what I'm going to play through for just now. So anyway, whew, right, I'm done, I'm shattered now, and it's getting really, really dark outside. And I need to go and sort out this shelf behind me, which is sort of full of GameCube, Wii, DVDs, puzzles, everything that my girlfriend's got, PS2, Xbox, tons of games. But anyway, that's a different video. So take it easy, guys. Thanks very much for watching. Please rate, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what you think of this little video. Let you know what you think of this channel. And yeah, thanks very much for watching. Thanks for being subbed if you are already. Oh, a massive thank you to all the subscribers I've had recently. I've noticed my subscriber number has been going up rapidly. I am not ignoring you. If I haven't left a comment on your page, it's because YouTube are being complete and utter cunts, and they are not letting me post. Well, they're not actually telling me when I'm getting fucking notifications of subs. So don't think I'm ignoring you. I am not at all. I would never do that. I'm just really pissed off that YouTube aren't informing me. So I've no idea who's subbing to my channel. I just get comments and videos that says, oh, new sub to your channel. And I'm like, oh, very good. Thank you very much. So, but yeah, so apologies about that. If you think I've been ignoring you, I haven't. I've just not been getting any notifications, and it sucks. But yeah, so anyway, thanks very much for watching. Take it easy, and I'll see you in the next video, whatever that's going to be. I know it's all like pickups lately, but that's really all I've got time to do at the moment. I'm kind of really busy with work, and coming up to Christmas and stuff, I shouldn't really be buying games, to be honest. But yeah, so I haven't really had much time to do anything else. I'm working a lot, so I will definitely try and get the Let's Talk series back. In fact, I'm in the middle of shooting one at the moment. Well, I'll say shooting one, I'm sort of researching it. So I am in the middle of doing one, so there will be one coming soon, so stay tuned for that. Let's Plays, there will be a couple of them coming up soon. And I'm going to see about doing sort of a review of games that I like and games I don't like. So yeah, we'll see what's happening. There's going to be a few changes on the channel anyway, coming up soon. So anyway, take it easy. Thanks so much for watching, and see you in the next one. Bye.